Welcome everybody, live case break. This is Larry. We are doing Prizm Anthology number 22, followed by a 3-box divisional. You got 2 Optic and 1 Hoops. Before we start the break, we're going to do a random for remaining teams. We had a bunch of teams left in the main break, 4 divisions left in the divisional. We lumped them all together, put them in a divisional break, and we're going to run that now. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll these dice. We're going to get a number. We're going to run random.org that many times on the teams and the names. Whatever you wind up across from, that's what you'll have throughout the rest of the break. If you wind up on a spot that says Optic, that means you're in the divisional. That spot was $170 regular price, so pretty good score for the random. We will use that number for everything we do in succession tonight. So it will be the number we use to randomize the Prizm break. If we get points or something that needs to be randomized, we'll use that number. And to randomize the divisional, we're going to use that same number. So we're only rolling the dice one time. All right, here we go. Good luck. Got a 5, guys. 3 and 2, 5, or 2 and 3 if you're a Jordan fan. All right, let's run this and see where everybody winds up. Good luck. First on the teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we got Spurs on top, Nets on the bottom. Now the names. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. John C on the top, Matt D on the bottom. Let's see where everybody wound up. Lewis is too late, but you can buy one of the teams that we got wound up with if you just give me 2 seconds. All right, bud? All right, so LCB has the Sixers. The Blazers are Greg Nemo. The Clippers, Matt D. The Grizzles, Matt D. The Hawks. The home team got the Hawks. The Heat, Mike R. The Hornets, home team. The Kings. Alright, Brad, give me 1 second. I'll sell off these teams. The Kings go to Dale. The Knicks. Brad, if you want the Hornets, they're $79. You could just use custom 1. The Knicks are John. Not a bad pull. The Mavericks. Ryan A. Nice hit, buddy. The Nets, Matt. Pacers Rockets combo goes to Jared M. The Raptors, home team. The Spurs, John C. Thunder, home team. Timberwolves, Greg N. Hold on, Warriors, Matt D. Matt, you didn't do too bad with your spots. And the Wizards. No. They could not possibly be 35. They've got like a ton of good players. They've got P.J. Washington, Devontae Graham, Miles Bridges. No worries, bud. And the Wizards are Nathan K. That leaves us Optic spots. Ryan is in the Optic Divisional. LCB has 1. Let's see. LCB has another. And LCB has another. So I got 3 divisions available as well. Joseph, yes, we do have teams available. Anything on the screen that says LCB is available. Let me know if you are interested in any of those. If anybody else is in, I also have divisional spots available for 170 each. The Hornets are 79, Lewis. The Hawks are 179, Joseph. Lewis, if you want the Hornets, you can just use custom 1. Alright, just use custom 1 for 79. They're yours. The Thunder are cheap. They are $45. If you wanted the Thunder for 40, Brad, I would do that. Alright, you got it. Just use custom 1. Just use custom 1. They're yours. Anyone else? Any other takers? I don't want the Kings back, but the Hawks are 179. I low-key kind of want to keep the Hawks. Alright, you got it. 179. I have a feeling they're going to head tail. Like a very strong feeling. I don't know how to do that part, though, Dale. You got to pay for them and then just deal with Tim on that. I don't know how to work that part of it. He can refund you, I don't care, but just deal with him on that stuff. Sure, just send it direct. It's fine. In the future, though, on that stuff, please deal with him, because I have no idea what he does on Rookie P. Like, there's no ledger or anything where I can track that stuff. I'm making a note for him right now. Okay, so then you just why don't you just use custom one in the store and apply your points, Dale? You probably have even more points than that. You'll wind up better off. Just go in the store and apply your points. Because I think Tim puts that stuff in like pretty immediately. Just use custom one for $179 and then you can apply your points at the checkout. So do what these guys say. Okay, Dale? And you'll probably wind up spending less money than you thought, because I'm sure you have points built up from other stuff. So it'll wind up being better. Yeah, they don't leave me handling, you know, Dale, they did not leave me handling very much technology. They try to keep me off of that. For a good reason. Dale, whenever you're ready, then we'll start. In the meantime, I could take the plastic off. At least the blasters. I could get those ready to go. Yeah, but what's not reflected in there is the fun you had. Brad's like, don't do that. I'm sure it did, Dale. I'm not worried about if it didn't work. I know where to find you. Yes, it worked. See, it wound up better for you. See, Dale? You wound up even better off than you thought you would be. Yeah, otherwise it would be impossible for us to track it. All right. So I opened the two blasters. We're going to start with blaster number 1, 1617. This is a good buy to these blasters for the time being. The two blasters are going to be a Prizm Mosaic. Already got a nice card for John C., it seems, here. And we got an orange out of 25 for a good buy here. Our orange, oh, it's an insert, which means it's a good player, is Reggie Jackson. Not exactly the best player, but still pretty cool. 25 out of 25, Reggie Jackson. That goes to Sean L. Nice card. Okay, no problem. That's up to you. We got a Wade Baldwin green patch for the Grizzlies. That goes to Matt. Silver Derek Favors, Dario Saric, Cheek Diallo, Bismack Biyombo Silver. That's what I was talking about for Crowder. Jaylen Brown. Looks pretty good, man. Let me know if that's a grader or not. There's an Anthony Davis green for the Pelicans. Kawhi Leonard explosion. James Harden green explosion. And that is the end of box number 1. I liked him when he first came up. Wasn't he? Well, he was on a Thunder first, wasn't he? Yeah, I liked him. They always had good backups there. They also had a kid that kind of fell out of the league I thought was going to be good. They traded him, I think, to the Bulls. Greg Monroe, Trevor Booker. We got a Cheek Diallo patch for the Pelicans. Silver, Georges Niang for the Pacers. Kyle O'Quinn, silver rookie. Blue, green, Jordan Clarkson. Brandon Knight for the Suns. Papagiannis for the Kings. See, Dale, I told you Giannis. Yeah, 170 would be the divisional. This is Kenneth Faried, and that is the Blaster. All right, moving into fast break. Remember, in the divisional, we have split the Grizzlies and the Pelicans. So the Grizzlies are in the Northwest Division for purposes of the divisional. There's a nice card. Dale, you're off to its solid start here. Not with the Hawks, but you got a nice Kings coming up here. Oh, and for the Nuggets, we have Tyler Lydon. Tyler Lydon, purple. That's 75 for the Nuggets. That goes to Chris C. And Dale, you got a De'Aaron Fox. Off center, left to right. I would not grade it, but totally up to you. Still a nice card. Dwayne Bacon for the Hornets. Miles Turner for the Pacers. Luke Kennard for the Pistons. John Lure for the Pistons. Blue Cheeks. Getting Cheeks. This is like the Cheeks rainbow this break. 84 out of 175. That's Cam's favorite player. Anthony Davis for the Pelicans. Fast break parallel. Thomas Bryant for the Lakers. John Collins emergent for the Hawks. Paul Millsap for the Nuggets. Tony Parker for the Spurs. Zach Collins for the Blazers. Malcolm Delaney for the Hawks. Alright, let's see what we got here. Wow, big one for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell, fast break, nice hit for Luke K. It's his first break with us, bought in last night. Even though the break didn't happen last night, he hung in. Pretty nice hit for him. John Collins for the Hawks. Nice auto for the Pistons. Luke Kennard. Sean, nice one for you there. Terrence Ferguson for the Thunder. Malik Monk for the Hornets. There's another nice one. Thomas Bryant, blue for the Lakers. Scott, it's a nice one for you, bud. I like his game. 36 out of 175 for the Thomas Bryant. James Harden. Trevor Booker. We got a red James Harden for the Rockets. That goes to Jared. Another Tyler Lydon. Markieff Morris. I got to point out we did get another Cheeks Diallo. It's like the 5th one. OG Anunoby. His stuff started to go up. It's for LCB. The Raps. And Dirk Nowitzki for the Mavericks. That's the end of 17-18. Alright, on to Zion Retail. Dale, I am feeling Trae Young mojo in the other box. We'll see what happens. I was very hesitant to sell them at all. I just had a feeling. We're on the board. Silver, Larry Nance for the Cavs. Silver, Jamal Murray. Eric Pascal for the Warriors. Romeo Langford for the Celtics. Our auto, Admiral Schofield for the Wiz. Wizards are Nate K. Nice one, man. Rajon Rondo for the Lakers. Goga for the Pacers. JaVale McGee, silver. Oh, wow. That's a nice one for the Lakers. How about that? We're right with Zion behind it. Nice Kobe for the Lakers. Scott M. That's a grader, buddy. It's got a little bit of a dimple here in the card. I don't know if you could see it. It's hard to see on the camera. It's right above the line, right in that area. I mean, I would still grade it, but do you see that dimple? It's very minor. No, definitely not BGS. They'll ding you for the dimple, for sure. Not numbered. Not numbered, but definitely a PSA. It's nice. It's nice! Cam got himself a Zion. Looks pretty good. I don't think I've pulled a silver Zion yet. I pulled like 2 red waves. Wow, people are moving like crazy. Alright, Darius Garland, Matisse Thybulle, Jason Tatum. Silver, Russell Westbrook. Carson Edwards for the Celtics. Sekou Emergent. Jarrett Culver for the T-Wolves. Larry Bird, NBA Finals. Daniel Gafford for the Bulls. Bogdanovich for the Kings. And that's the first half of the box. Let's see what we get in the other half. Wow, Ron's going to be happy. I only think you should send a BGS if there's a chance the card is going to get a 10. Or a black label. And when it has a dimple like that, that to me, like, that's the end of that inquiry. But that's just my opinion. That doesn't mean it's right. Alright, we got Larry Bird, silver for the Celtics. It's a nice Tyler Hero for Mike R. Little off center, left to right, but not a bad card. You'll let me know. Isaiah Roby, green for the Mavericks. LeBron James, NBA finalist. Cody Martin for the Hornets. Kobe White for the Bulls. Grant Williams, silver for the Celtics. It's not a grader. The shield is struck inaccurately. There's Nickeil Alexander-Walker for the Pelicans. Giannis. Jordan Poole for the Warriors. Karl Malone, Red Wave. Darius Baisley for the Thunder. Landry Shamet, silver for the Clippers. Gorgie Dang for the Timberwolves. KZ Okpala for the Heat. Romeo Langford for the Celtics. LeBron Get Hyped. And Jalen Hands for the Nets. So we are out of retail. I'm not sure. I just know anything Prizm of his should be graded. Alright, let's see if my Trae Young call is correct. I've never gotten one, Scott, and I've submitted so many cards to them. I don't know if we've had one in LCB. Tim would know that better. They're hard to get. Alright, here we go. Probably my favorite box to open, period. Alright, Mo Bamba. We have the auto right away? No. Mo Bamba for the Magic. Jerome Robinson. Mirotic silver. Zach LaVine. Kid Gilchrist. Hyper. Okay, so we've had a couple. It's not that often, though. Alright, we got Red and Red Wave. Kevin Hervey for the Thunder. Tyreek Evans for the Pacers. Michael Porter Jr. Ryan Anderson. Wow, so they gave a lot for him. And his contract's pretty big, too. Alright, we got an auto coming up here. Porzingis. Oh, that's a cool auto. Porzingis Hyper for the Knicks and for the Hawks. The human highlight reel. Dominique Wilkins auto. It's not Trae Young, Dale. It's still kind of cool. Andrew Wiggins Hyper. He was awesome. Oh, we got purple. Is it a rookie? No rookie. Kyrie Thomas for the Pistons. Silver Kareem for the Lakers. Kevin Durant. And, Jay Rich for the Heat. That is 49 out of 75. And Troy Brown for the Wizards. That's not as bad as I thought it was, Nate. You're a Packers fan, right? Whoa, I dropped Kyrie. Alright, Vincent Edwards for the Rockets. Gary Trent for the Blazers. We got Blue Ice rookie. Not bad. Josh Hart for the Lakers. Scott M. It's kind of a borderline. I don't know how you feel about him. I think he's pretty good. It's on the Pelicans now, so you'll let me know on that one. It's a little off center left to right, but I would rookie guy, I would grade it. There's a nice one for the Mavs. Kostas. Red wave for Ryan. Mitchell Robinson and Lonnie Walker. So that was a pack chock full of goodness. Oh, the Josh Hart is, you're right. It is second year. You're exactly right. Ryan, let me know about the Kostas. Alright, we got a red wave here. Bruce Brown for the Pistons. Zaire Smith for the Sixers. Blake Griffin for the Pistons. Anthony Davis, Nerlens Noel, Alonzo Trier. Getting a lot of rookies on the tail end of this. Yeah, they were having chemistry problems there all year. I just questioned whether or not Thielen could come back. He had so many injuries this year. But we'll see. Here's, is there an auto here? There's like stuff stuck together. Omari Spellman, Josh Hart. A Justin Jackson silver. Dwayne Wade, Dwayne Dedman. D'Anthony Melton for the Rockets. We got a red. Frank Mason for the Kings. Marvin Bagley for the Kings. John Collin for the Hawks. Ilya Kobo for the Suns. Alright, well, it doesn't look like it's in this pack. Yeah, there's not even two parallels. Marvin Bagley for the Kings, Robert Williams for the Celtics, Blake Griffin, Kyle Kuzma, Hyper. Yeah, there's only one parallel in there. I was looking like, where's the second parallel? He was great last year before he got hurt. Alright, we got an auto coming here. Reggie Jackson again, and the auto, Rody Kuruks for the Nets. That goes to Matt D. Ibaka for the Raptors. I think he was the #1 fantasy tight end on average, at least through the first 10 weeks. Alright, we got another purple ice coming, guys. Let's see if it's someone good. Nope, Zach Collins for the Blazers. John Wall. Oh, that's a nice one for the Lakers. LeBron James. It's gradable, too. Where do you want that one going, Scott? You also got a Mo Wagner. PSA, you got it. Lakers have been really solid in the last 3 breaks. Last pack. Mo Wagner played well. You want a grade, Mo? It's just a base, though. Okay. It's off-center, too, Scott. I would not do that. Look at the dots. Up to you. I'm happy to grade it, but I wouldn't. I just think you're going to get a 9. And it's such a marginal card to begin with. If it was silver, I'd grade it. But it's a base. Anthony Simons for the Blazers. That's for Greg. That's a nice card, buddy. Billy Preston, Jared Vanderbilt. Grayson Allen for the Jazz. There's a nice one for the Sixers. Landry Shamet silver. Oladipo, Wendell Carter, silver, luck of the lottery for the Bulls. That goes to Dale. Bledsoe, Teodosic, and DeRozan. All right, on to the final box. Then we move into the divisional. No, I agree, but on marginal guys, look, I sent a bunch of Devontae Grahams in, but they were all nice. Like, if they're close, or the centering's not good, I just don't think it's worth the money. It's, $13. I think that price is going up because PSA passed a rule we can't do bulk subs anymore. Everything has to be hand logged, and we've got to hire somebody to do that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. Got a blue here. Isaiah Thomas for the Wizards. Guys out of 199. IT2. Clint Capella, Lauri Markkanen, Kyle Guy, and Sekou Doumbouya. Sekou stuff sagged a little. He may be an investment opportunity right now. Alright, let's see what we got here. Silver, Marvin Bagley. Brook Lopez. Widescreen, Kawhi Leonard. And Alan Smolagic. I think out of all the Prizms, I really think last year's Prizm is the best. Yeah, I like his game, Sekou. He's only 19. I got some red and red wave here. Alright, there you go. Red rookie, Darius Bazley. He could turn out to be decent. He was a first round pick. Out of 299. That goes to Brad. We got a Chris Dunn for the Bulls, Shaq for the Lakers, Cam Johnson for the Suns, and Jordan Poole for the Warriors. Because he's 19 and he's crazy athletic. Alright, this is an auto. First, that's a nice card for the Hornets. Silver, Cody Martin. Cody Martin, silver for the Hornets. That goes to Luis. And our second Admiral Schofield auto of the break. So, Nathan, you are starting your Admiral Schofield PC. We got a Jarrett Culver, luck of the lottery. Jalen McDaniels for the Hornets. Rui Hachimura for the Wiz. That's another nice one for Nathan. And Dylan Windler for the Cavs. So a lot of rookies in that pack. Yeah. It's better than skunking, though. The Rui is probably the best card you got. Magic Johnson for the Lakers, red. That is 150 out of 299. Hakeem for the Rockets. Stephen Francis for the Rockets. DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. And Klay Thompson. Let's clean up this wrapper junk. Silver is Damari Carroll for the Spurs. Hyper Hakeem. Fireworks Paul George, Grant Williams, and Bobo. Kevin Knox for the Knicks. LeBron James Fearless. Mfundu Kabengele for the Clips. Quindary Weatherspoon for the Spurs. Alright, we've got silver, Josh Okogie for the Timberwolves. Moutier for the Jazz. Durant for the Nets. And Ty Jerome for the Suns. 4 packs left. Got a blue. Blue ice, actually. Fred VanVleet, and whoa! Fred VanVleet, 30 out of 99 for the Raps, and there he is. Cam had a feeling tonight, and he was right on the money. Zion Williamson Hyper. Pretty sweet looking card. Jokic. Isaiah Roby. I mean, a Hyper Zion did. The blue eyes like, scares. Alright, we got another blue here. Coming up. Chris Middleton for the Bucks. Chris Dunn for the Bulls. And a blue widescreen Shaq for the Magic. It's actually not blue. It's just the way the card looks, but it's really cool looking. That goes to Chris C. Tremont Waters for the Celtics. We've got gold. Oh, it might be orange. Never mind. False alarm on the gold. It's an orange. Norman Powell for the Raptors. Orange. I thought it was gold. Getting old. Colorblind set again. Norman Powell, 39 out of 49. Thaddeus Young for the Bulls. Tyler Hero, luck of the lottery for the Heat. Romeo Langford for the Celtics. Brazikis for the Knicks. And the last pack of the break, and then we move to the divisional. Silver is Jason Tatum. Oh, we got an auto here. It is Jared Dudley. It's a Mojo auto though for the Lakers. Why does Jared Dudley have autos in this product? If we were the type of breaking operation that cut cards, and I don't know anyone who's ever cut a card in half, this would be a candidate for cutting. But it is not, so congrats, Scott. Scott, before anyone was ever breaking, when we got really crappy cards, I thought it would be funny that we cut him in half, like really bad ones. So, right, he's in the wrong jersey. Everything is wrong. Everything. So, one day, we got a obscure Dolphins receiver that was worthless. And I thought we had a bunch of spots, so I thought the Dolphins were ours. So immediately, I cut the card in half. It turned out the card was a customer's card. Suffice it to say, we lost the customer. Jimmy Butler, Davidas Sabonis, Cam Reddish, and that's it. It's Servetus. Servetus. No, it wasn't Taj Boyd. Taj Boyd, if you look here, this fabric on the wall, this is from a Taj Boyd relic. It's still here. That's a Taj Boyd jersey card. No, it was some receiver for the Dolphins that never really made it. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was if we look, it was a Dolphins wide receiver in 2012 playbook. If you get a 2012 playbook and you look at the checklist, you'll be able to remember. No, it was a receiver. It was much more obscure. The guy never had an NFL career. He was terrible. It was like a worthless guy. If we look at a 2012 playbook checklist, it will be very clear who it is. All right, let me set up this divisional. It wasn't Rashard Matthews. It was a guy with a weird name. 2000, may have been 2013 playbook, but I think it was before that. I think it was 2012. Dolphins wide receiver. No. Alright, let's see who's in the divisional. Where's my list of divisional people? It's here. Matt, Mike, and Ryan, and we have 3. Does anybody want a divisional spot? We have 3. It wasn't hard. It was like such an obscure guy. The guy did not have an NFL career. I'm going to look real quick. It wasn't Clyde Gates. Maybe it was 2013. It was 2013, I think. We'll find who it was. But anyway, so that's before cutting cards was a hot style. I was cutting cards. Then Tim yelled at me and told me I could never cut a card again. That it sends the wrong message. I just thought it was funny. That was it. It was Leonte Carew. I think that's who it was. Mike is right. I think that's who it was. It may not have even been him. It may be someone else. I'm going to research it. I'll find out who it was. For sure. Yes. It was terrible. Now remember, in this divisional, Memphis is in the Northwest. We have moved them. We have relocated them. See you later, Scott. Alright, no one wants a divisional spot, right? We're rocking and rolling with this? Let me get the... That was not really the break of the decade. It was last night's was way better, but it was not a terrible break. It wasn't Agnew. I don't know if that will happen, but we'll see. Alright. 5 times. Here we go. I don't even have pops. This is one of one proofs. They're not even expensive, deal. You can have all of them. I'll ship them to your house. You can open them privately. There's 3 boxes. It's 3 slabs each inside. They're not even autographed. But they're one of ones. No. It's this stuff. They're proofs. They weigh like 9 pounds each. They're one of one proofs. 3 in each box. And after this, I'm going to bed. My voice is gone and I've got to mediate tomorrow. Alright, 5 times. Let's see where everybody wants. Oh, I got to stop the video and restart.